So this is our rock cycle. So we see that magma comes out of the earth and then it hardens and cools and it turns to igneous rocks. So then we see the igneous rocks look like this. There's lots of different kinds and they're all made from that magma. Then we see that igneous rocks undergo weathering and erosion over time. So weathering is the breakdown of rocks, and erosion is the movement of sediment from broken rocks. So we see that weathering is water, wind, ice, animals, growing plants, just kind of how it breaks it down over time. And then erosion, it can be things like water, ice, wind, gravity. So it's all things that can move those rocks from one place to another. It then turns them into sediments. And so that's the little finer, small pieces of the rocks. And so like in water, the sediment can be found at the bottom of the water. And so it just breaks them down even further. Sediments then undergo compaction and cementation, and that is when the sediment is squeezed together under pressure, and then the pore space between each sediment is reduced and filled in, and because of that pressure and the overlaying layers. And you can see in this picture that there's no holes or anything. It kind of becomes a new rock, which makes it a sedimentary rock. And so this is, you see how it all fills in all those holes and it makes that sedimentary rock. Well then, sedimentary rock can either undergo weathering and erosion again to become sediment again, or it can undergo heat and pressure. And so just like in this, it goes back down and it can undergo heat and pressure from those lower layers of the earth, and it becomes metamorphic rocks. And so we have those rocks that get under those high heat and the high pressure areas. So then we see that they come back into magma, and then it kind of circles all the way back around to igneous rocks. And so that is how our basic rock cycle goes.